So good afternoon. This should be a fairly short video, but sort of continuing on with a brand overview in my limited collection. Thanks to Chasing Diecast Cars, my good friend, who recently sent me a gift box with several brands. These four are now added to my very minuscule Burago collection. So up until now, I had only had the single Burago, and this is the Burago Eternal Classics 2015 Ford Mustang GT, which I'll take out of the box. But I wanted to show these four very interesting models, starting off with this one. So this is a 1932 Ford, obviously modified a hot rod, and so this is metal body, plastic base, screwed together. Let's see, Burago 1932 Ford, made in China, 11320. These are plastic wheels and tires, but they're very nice. And I guess it's kind of funny to me. They look like classic Porsche wheels, like you'd see on an old 911. And it may be that Burago used those because they had them on the shelf and they look close enough to a 5-star, say, Krager SS or Keystone mag wheel. So that's pretty neat. And this is nicely done. So you can see the headlights are molded into the side of the radiator shell, but they've got nice tampo, so they look like real headlights. The plastic front end suspension here, looking at it dead on, you can see coil springs and control arms. It looks very nice. The paint job's beautiful. Around the plastic windshield, they've taken the time to print some silver so that it looks like it's got a metal frame. The interior is actually pretty good. That is a good representation of a classic hot rod dashboard. The steering wheel has spokes. It's not just some monolithic slab. There is a shifter on the floor, and you can see a nicely padded seat. It's got nice printed taillights, teardrop taillights, appropriate for a hot rod. And look at this. It's got an opening rumble seat. That is something. Now, honestly, I don't know what Burago go for on the pegs in Europe. I know in larger scale they're available in the United States, but so I don't have a price comparison for them. I can mention what I paid for this Burago when I try and give this brand a grade. So here's another one. I immediately recognize this as a 1936 Ford business coupe. And again, metal body, plastic base, screwed together, 1936 Ford. No stated scale, so it's hard to say. But look at that. Again, the headlights are molded in, and the grille and the headlights are nicely printed there. This one actually has an opening hood. Let's see if we can see the engine in there. Not easy, but I mean, we know there's an engine in there, and yeah. Look at the grills on the side here are nicely detailed in black. Again, these look like Porsche 911 wheels, but they look appropriate on this model. Love this blue paint. Now, because this one is such a low roof line, we can't see too well in the interior, but not too bad. Again, nicely painted taillights. The rumble seat doesn't open on this one because the hood does. So this is a nice surprise. This is not something that Chasing Diecast Cars told me he was going to send. I mean, he sent me pictures. He goes, "Would you like this? Would you like this?" He threw in some extras that are just lots of fun. So we're going to skip this one for a second. We're going to go right to this orange Mustang. So this should be a 2005 Mustang GT. Nope, 2006 Mustang GT Burago. And this is nice. It reminds me of a majorette, and this one has opening doors and a fairly nice interior and Tampo taillights and Mustang GT gas cap and the little third stoplight there. It's got stripes over the top. You can see in the back there, you can see amplifiers and subwoofers for the stereo system. You can see the interior, which is pretty nice for this scale. And the interior, the door cards are painted orange because they're just part of the casting. Now there's no opening hood on this one, but that's okay. So these are screwed together, and these are an approximation of the wheels that were available on the Shelby GT500. So that's pretty cool. It's a nice model. You know, nice to have a new brand in the collection. I mean, I did have one, but as you know, as I keep on saying, I'm always trying to learn about new brands and obtain at least one model from that brand, which is what I did with Burago. So this late model, so this is a 2015 Mustang, just like the red one. The difference between this and that is the paint job. Basically, they are both 2015 Mustang GT. Burago made in China, screwed plastic-based screwed metal body. This one has nicely tampoed headlights, the pony in the grille. It has the generic highway patrol on the side and the 5.0 badge. You can see the turn indicator, taillights, Mustang GT, and even a little silver on the tailpipes. Highway patrol number 79. Now, no opening parts on this, but you can see the interior. There, the steering wheel is not a slab. It's got 3 spokes, the dashboard, the seats. Let's see what we can see through the back. No stereo in this one, but that's okay. So let's take a quick look at the red one. Because to my eye, they're the same casting, just one is done civilian and one as police. So here's the red one that I've shown before. So this one doesn't have the tampo for the headlights. It looks like they've got dark tinting on the headlights. There goes the nice pony on the grill. 5.0 badge. Nice red paint job. The same wheels as the police car. So these are plastic tires and wheels, but they're nicely done. And I had actually compared these, I think, to, yeah, well, here goes the Tarmac Works Global 64. So the wheels and the scale are very close. So again, I don't know what they go for on the pegs in Europe. I do know that I did pay probably a little too much for this one. I think I paid $12 or $15 with shipping from China. So they're nice. I would say that they are comparable to a majorette, or I'd say they're a cut above a Real Toy or RMZ City or Welly, although Welly is close. But I compare them because some have opening features and they have nice details. I would compare them to Majorette as far as quality, which means that they're good. Not knowing exactly what they go for, but based on on my experience getting this one, if I had to rate them, I mean, in Europe, I'm sure they would get a higher rating. For U.S. customers, until they become available, more like Majorette is, I would only give them a C plus. If they become more available in 164 scale, I would bump that up. I like them. They're a nice quality. They're good castings. And if they have a premium line with rubber tires, even better. So I'd love to hear input from you guys. This one is a tough brand for me to grade, but I'm gonna try and give it a grade based on my experience over the last year. So this is Burago. They're all Fords. Thank you, Jordan, very much. You guys have a great day.